Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Suneet.
I'm Abhi, and this is Suneet and Abhi Auto.
So if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I've done Teslas already, and I've done a Y and 3. This is the new redesigned 3 because we've rebranded our channel. So if you want more in-depth on any of the clips that we've talked about, check out my old video. It's the red Tesla Model 3 2018 model. Check that out. I go more in depth on the screen and everything in that video. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. This right here is the all new 2024 Tesla Model 3 redesign. This car is very good. It looks awesome. It is finished in an awesome stealth gray with the black wheels. The combination is very spectacular. Keep watching to learn more. And what I want you to see here is the headlights. For the 2024 model year, the headlights have changed for the Tesla Model 3, and they do look a little sportier and a little cleaner for the overall look, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. Keep watching.
In the new redesigned Tesla Model 3, we've had a couple significant interior design changes. So the most important one that will probably affect you the most is the steering wheel. So we've included a picture of the old Model 3 steering wheel so that you guys can have a clear reference picture, so that you can compare the differences between the new one and the old one without having to look up a picture or anything like that. So the thing that might jump out at you first, if you're used to Tesla, is the center part, which we used to have a T logo for the Tesla logo right here in the middle. They've removed that, and they've included the Tesla letters. But that's not the most important thing. So as we can see in the back, they've completely removed the stocks. So on the left side we used to have our indicators, on the right side we used to have our gear shifter. They've completely removed that. All we have is the wheel right here. So the indicators, they've moved to the left side over here to have a button. So the top button will work for the right side, bottom button for the left side. So that's definitely going to take some getting used to if you're not used to that, since I believe this is the only car that does that, which is on the market right now. And for me, who's not even used to driving Tesla very often, this was a pretty big change for me. So as I was driving it for the first time yesterday, this was something I really had to get used to while driving on the highway, driving on whatever, right? So this is probably the most significant change that you'll have to get used to in this new car. So the other thing we have on this side is the light button right here. So this opens up our light settings, which also shows up on the screen. So we can turn it on, off, auto, whatever. And the scroll wheel right here, this is the same thing, which we can change our volume. We can use this to control our screen, whatever, same as it used to be. And on the right side, we have our top button, which controls our wipers. Bottom button opens the Tesla voice assistant. Right here, activates Sentry mode. And this button also opens up the autopilot and the FSD settings as it used to before. Now the gear shifter is gone, right? So the way we change our gears is if we push down on the brake, we have it on the screen on the left side. So if we push it forward, we get drive. If we push it backward, we get reverse. Tap to park on the top and tap for neutral on the bottom. So working with the gears is also, I'd say, the second biggest thing after the indicators, since of course you're not going to be using this while driving, but this is a pretty big change as well, since shifting gears is a thing that you might be used to over here, or using just a manual shifter in the center console. So I said this and the indicators are the two biggest changes that you're probably going to need to get used to with the new Tesla Model 3.
Okay, now let's talk about the center console. So this is your key, like we showed you earlier. You'll set it here to start the car. And in the old car, the old Model 3, you would be putting it here to press drive or go into drive. But now this is the new redesigned Tesla Model 3, so it just goes here. And if you were to buy the car, you'll have like your phone key and all that stuff, so you wouldn't really need the card. That could just go in your wallet. And I'm just gonna keep this here. Let's talk about the center console. So you pull this back, you'll get your cup holders. And if you're an old Model 3 owner, you know that your cup holders were exposed. So now there's a close and a open for that. Push this back. This is like the same as the Y and the 3, like 2024 models. You got your cubby over here, center console. It's the same amount of space. They didn't add much space, but you know how Tesla is. They just keep redesigning stuff every year, every model year. But that's pretty much it for the center console. Looking at the seats, these are also redesigned seats. These are not like the normal leather that we used to have for the old cars. Those used to be all one solid color. Now these are perforated, as you can see. which my opinion would be the new redesign looks a little bit better. They look like they're at least like leather seats. They're bolstered and they look nice. But those are the seats for the Model 3.
So in the back, we have the same type of seats that we have in the front, and we also have our cup holder, which is a little different than it used to be, but we still have the same two little holes for our cups. Now, in the center, we have the two USB ports that we've always used to have, but as you can see, we have an all-new screen. So this screen is available in all three of the 4 new Tesla models for 2024. So it's available in the 3, S, and the X. It's only not available in the Y. So on the screen, we can turn on our rear AC, which we'll turn off for now. And we can also control seat heating in the back. We can control music and watch Netflix, Hulu, whatever you want. We also have games, so kids in the back can play. And you have our settings, so you can connect your Bluetooth device. So if you want to watch a video in the back but don't want to distract the driver, you can connect your headphones to this so that you can listen without any distractions. You can also change the brightness, and you also have a clean mode. So if you want to clean the screen with like a wipe or a little cloth, you don't need to keep. You have this little mode so that you don't mess up anything on the screen. So you can hold it to exit. It takes a few seconds. And that's pretty much it for this.
This clip right here is just a clip of us driving the car. So you get to see how it is when you're using the blinkers, or how the road looks from the point of view while driving the car. So this is just a small clip of us driving the car. In the next clip, you'll see a more in-depth of how the self-parking works. So right here, we're going to use self-park. You click on the parking lot that you want, hit start, and you don't need to put it in reverse or drive or anything. The car does it all by itself. Like you're seeing right now, the wheel, it's all turning by itself. We don't got to do anything. The driver doesn't have to do anything. It does it all by itself. So no brake, no gas, no accelerator, nothing needs to be pressed. So it put it in reverse. Now it's parking into the parking lot. If it needs to make an adjustment, it'll put it in drive and continue like that. So that's pretty much it. Okay guys, now we're at the supercharging network, right? This is Tesla's charging network. Like if we have a gas car, you go to a gas station, you come here with Teslas. So it's simple. Take your cable, tap. If you watch TikTok or Reels, you do this, and then go. It charges. That's pretty much it. If you want to stop charging, click it, pull out, put it back, and that'll close automatically. That's how the supercharging network works. So now you guys have watched the video, we're going to give you our opinions on the car. I would say it's really not as different as a normal Model 3. There's like slight changes, like road noise. There's really no road noise when you're driving the car. But other than that, the acceleration, everything is pretty much the same as the normal car.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely have to agree. I've been in a few older Model 3s, and the ride quality and the road noise, they're definitely not as close as it is in this car. So driving this was really a pleasant experience, and for me, as someone who doesn't really like Teslas generally, I think this is a pretty pleasant surprise. I enjoyed driving it. I thought it's very smooth, pretty easy to drive, even with the new controls, with the indicators, the gear shift. It wasn't too hard to figure out, and I'm sure whoever buys this car, they'll have a great experience with it.
Can't agree more. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd like to thank Mensar at Tesla of Chesterfield for giving us this amazing car so we can review it.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Keep watching Suneet and Abhi Auto.